Are there any Jeep Gladiators available? Let's take a trip to the dealership and find out. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Automotive JT. Today, we're taking a trip to the local Jeep dealer to see if they actually have any Jeep Gladiators available. Now, for those of you who didn't know, I am in a different state, actually a different part of the country right now. I'm in Columbus, Ohio, a suburb of Columbus, Ohio. And I thought it'd be interesting to see what the supply is like here. You know, I know where I'm from, which is South Texas, there aren't a lot of Jeep Gladiators available. A few here and there. It seems to ebb and flow. So I'm curious to see what it's like here in a much bigger city. So we're gonna head over and take a look. Okay, pulling in here, we're gonna find out. The other day I went trying to find some Tacomas and I couldn't find hardly any. I think there were two. But right off the bat, I see four staring at me. Let me turn around. It looks like 1, 2, 3 Rubicons. Looks like 3 Rubicons. Let me turn around the other way so you guys can see what I'm looking at. But it looks like 3 Rubicons sitting there. And then there don't appear to be any more. So that's not horrible. Again, comparing what I saw the other day to for the Toyota Tacomas. But right up in front of you there, you can see we've got 3. All Rubicons. Looks like a sand. I forget the color, the name of it. But it looks like a sand, white, and that hydro blue. All nice trucks. So they all do appear to be, let's see, we have 3 hard tops. One is the color matched hard top. And then of course we have 2 black hard tops, but very nice. And all have the more aggressive wheels and tires rather on them. So looking pretty good. Now I'm curious, we're gonna take a quick cruise around the corner here and see if there are any more. Sometimes they keep them out in the back. That's a nice looking Nissan right there. A lot of used stuff, as is typical for what we're seeing right now at most dealerships. They don't have a lot of new stock, although I do see several others here that look to be rather new. I don't really care for the looks of them. These are the Grand Cherokees, and then I think there's a couple of Cherokees thrown in and some Rams. Let's make the corner here, and we're gonna see, assuming I can get through. They make these dealerships so tight, it can be very difficult to get around in here. I'm not sure where this even goes, if it goes anywhere. Looks like they left us an exit. That's nice. Okay, so they don't have any others, just those 3, it would appear. But again, that's not too bad, I guess, given that you can't find anything these days. So there you have it. That's what's available right now at the local Jeep dealer here in Columbus, Ohio. Well, there you have it. That was a look at a local Jeep dealer here in Columbus, Ohio. And I have to say, I am a bit surprised. You know, I get comments on the channel, particularly regarding where I live, and that it's so far south in Texas that we just don't get the same supply as others get, meaning the bigger cities and maybe the Midwest and stuff like that. But I've got to say, that doesn't seem to be true, because The last time I went to the Jeep dealer in Texas, they seem to have quite a bit more stock than what the Jeep dealer does here in Columbus, Ohio. I mean, they had 3, but I've seen as many as 10 or 15 on the lots down in South Texas. So I don't think that's necessarily true. And I think there may be a reason for that. I think in Texas, in the area I'm in, trucks are very, very popular. They rule. It's not quite like that here. I mean, you do see trucks, but you don't see the same volume as you see down where I'm at. So I think maybe the manufacturers actually do it the other way around. They send more trucks down south where they know that they're going to sell more. It just seems to me to be the case. Now, as far as the selection they had, I mean, they were all Rubicons. Now, there's nothing wrong with the Rubicon. I'm not really a big fan of that trim level myself. I prefer the Sport, or now the Jeep Gladiator Mojave. And I know I'm severely biased. I admit it. But that's what I prefer. It's what I like. Of course, it's what I have. So, I don't know. Just a quick trip to see, check out what they have. There were quite a bit more Jeeps overall at that dealership than there were, say, Toyotas when I went by the Toyota dealership. And I think that's because it seems Toyotas just sell a lot more. Although I do know that Toyota recently cut production again on many of the Toyota brands or models. So that could have something to do with it. Obviously, if Toyota's not building them, pretty hard to put your hands on one. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know. I'm really curious in the areas you're in, and please let me know what those are. What kind of supply are you seeing on the Jeep Gladiator? Do they have any where you're at, or are they pretty desolate? I'd be really curious to know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about Toyota Tacomas, and Rob Motive MT, all about mini trucks or compact trucks. Currently, the Hyundai Santa Cruz. Check them out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.